What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be doing a full review on the Heybike MARS 2.0 folding e-bike. This is the e-bike for someone who is looking for a commuter bike, something that they can fold up, put in the back of almost any vehicle, the back seat of any car or in the hatchback of any car, definitely in the back of any SUV or truck, but get to your destination, unfold it, put it together, and then ride down the road at a pretty good pace. And this thing goes about 20 miles per hour on average with the 750 watt model. A little bit faster if you get the 1000 watt model. But this e-bike is definitely something that you should look at though if you're looking for something like that, something compact but powerful that can carry a full-size person. You know, this is not a kid's bike. A kid could ride it. You could definitely lower the seat and lower the handlebars for a kid, but it's definitely designed for an adult, for a full-size person. And it's kind of rugged looking. I like the looks just right out the gate. You know, it looks rugged. It's got almost like a BMX style kind of frame. It's got these big 4-inch wide tires. As you can see, there's my hand right there. They're 4 inches wide. The wheels are 20-inch diameter wheels, very reminiscent of a BMX bike style. But with the 4-inch tires, they're much bigger than 20-inch. They're more like 24-inch in diameter, if I had to guess. But this thing is feature packed. The heart of any e-bike, I say it all the time, is going to be the motor and the battery and the controller. So in the back here, you have a hub drive, 750 watt hub drive motor, which is actually really torquey. The battery pack is situated right here, just behind the seat tube. And they have some of the specs right here, 750 watt hub drive. The battery is a 48 volt, 12.5 amp hour battery pack. This thing can handle up to 330 pounds. So if you're a big guy, this bike can definitely handle you. Top speed, 20 miles per hour. And it does say it's a class 2 e-bike there. So here's something that a lot of people might want to know is that the battery pack that Heybike uses is a UL certified 2849 safety certified battery pack. So if you don't know what UL is Underwriters Laboratories, and they're basically a globally recognized mark of safety, quality, and compliance for products. So again, you may have seen battery packs out there that have caught fire on cheap products. Well, that's because they're not UL certified, and Heybike chose to do that UL certification. You also get disc brakes. It has mechanical disc brakes on this model. I believe if you go up to the 1000 watt version, they give you a little bit of an upgrade with hydraulic disc brakes. So just something to keep in mind if you want to spend a little bit more money. But this one's just fine. At 20 miles per hour, the mechanical disc brakes do just fine. I rode it all over Las Vegas when I was down there for SEMA and did absolutely great stopping this bike for sure. In the back, it also has mechanical disc brakes in the back. So up in the front, as you can see, it does have suspension forks in the front. These are just spring forks with lockouts. So you have a little bit of suspension when you're going down the road. You have a little bit of suspension, soak up those bumps. Of course, the 4-inch fat tires also act like a miniature suspension system in themselves because there's a lot of rubber there with a lot of air. So you get a lot of the road smoothed out by the tires and the suspension forks. Now, if you want to lock out the forks, you can just lock them out here, and that'll make the fork rigid if you want to go, like, say, uphill and have a little bit more leverage pedaling uphill. That's usually what most people do. The hubs are not quick release, so you won't be taking the front wheel off anyways because the whole bike folds up. Usually, if you wanted to make a bike smaller, you'd have to take the wheels off, but because the frame folds, you don't need to have a quick release on here. It has a headlight. There's an LED headlight right there. And it has 4 LEDs in there. Matter of fact, let's turn it on. So to turn on the headlight, let's go ahead and turn the power on first. So there's a little power button right underneath the plus and minus buttons there. Once it's powered on, you'll hit the light button, which you can see right here. You'll click that, and there's your headlights. And it puts out enough light to get you home safely if you get caught after dark. Say you're working late or you're at school late. You got a nice little safety feature built into the bike. There's also a reflector in there as well. And then there's a horn as well to let people know, hey, I'm on your right or I'm on your left. That's a nice little feature that not a lot of e-bikes have. Most people have to put some type of bell, but that has an electronic horn, which is nice. Now, if you look over here, you'll see it has these four bolts that are built into the frame. That's so you can put a cargo rack up here. So if you wanted to put a small cargo rack or a basket, you can have it bolted right onto the frame. It makes this bike a little bit more capable as far as carrying cargo. It's just kind of nice. As you can see, it has fenders here to keep the water and the mud from splashing up on you. If you're using this to commute to work, you don't want to arrive at work dirty. And it is plastic, very durable. If a rock hits this, it'll just bounce off. It won't dent and scratch. So I kind of like the plastic fenders. They're real durable. There's your Heybike branding. I got this one in, it's like a metallic gray. Looks really nice. But here's your folding mechanism. You just unlock it, open it up, and then the bike folds. I'll show you that a little bit later. But that's how it folds there. You got this little bracing here to keep the frame nice and strong. There's another brace right there that goes down to the cranks, nice and strong. All of the wires are nice and clean, as you can see. The controller here, the brakes, the horn, the lights, the shifter, all of the wires come through here. And they actually have this almost like a neoprene protector that kind of manages all the wires. Here, I'll come over here on this side. You can see they all are nice and clean. That's a nice touch when they take the time to keep everything clean like that. You have your suspension seat post, which is adjustable with a quick release clamp. And then you can also fold the seat out of the way so you can pull the battery up and out with a key. I don't have it on me now, it's at the house. But you can unlock this battery, take it off, and bring it into the house and charge it, or just keep it secure at the office or at the school so somebody doesn't tamper with it or doesn't get wet, or you can just keep it more secure off the bike. Here's your front sprocket. It has a little chain guard on there to keep the grease and oil off of your pants. It's got a metal crank, metal folding pedals. I haven't seen that before. If you push in, it folds to make the pedals a little bit more compact when you're putting it in the back of your car. And then when you get to where you're going, you just push it down like that, and then they push out. I like these metal ones better than the plastic ones. Usually you'll see plastic pedals on these folding bikes, but Heybike went with metal ones, which is awesome. Down on the bottom here, you can see the box where your controller most likely is. I'm assuming there's the controller mechanism inside there, the circuitry. Here's your hardtail in the back here, nice and beefy. Look at those welds, by the way. Really nice looking welds. But it says Mars right there. Your hardtail triangle. Coming back, you have a 7-speed derailleur. It says Shimano 7-speed derailleur with 7 speeds back there. You have this protection, little steel protector right there to keep your shifter from getting banged up if you are parking next to other bikes at a busy bike rack. And then on the back here, this is another cool feature. It comes with this cargo rack, which is pretty nice. It's very sturdy. I don't think it's designed for someone to sit on it, but I think you could easily have someone sit on this without causing any damage. It also has like these, I call this like molly panels, personally. I see this in the overlanding world, but they have all these slots. So you can put anything you want. They have holes and slots, so you can bolt all kinds of, you know, accessories to this thing. Anything you want, really. If you want to put bike bags, which I do have bike bags, some panniers, you can put those on there. You can put hard bags on here too, like carrying cases. You could put like a piece of wood here, make it into a little truck. And then in the back here, you can see it has another fender. This is a plastic fender that goes all the way to the front. Keeps that water and mud off you and your gear. Doesn't fly up and hit you in the back. And then back here, let's take this off. That is your brake light, tail light. So when you have the headlight on, you'll see the brake light turn on. I'll see if I can get some footage at night of this thing operating, but it's nice and safe. You can be seen in the dark, which is nice. And then back here, you have a nice big beefy kickstand that's out of the way. You can still run your cranks backwards without hitting the kickstand. That's nice. All right, so let me show you the LCD screen and the controller and all the buttons up here. So there's a button right here that says power. You'll push that for a couple seconds and you'll see the screen come alive. Of course, you have your miles per hour right there. Your pedal assist levels 1 through 5. It has trip, odometer, max, and average. You can look at the manual for all the details on those. You have your battery power right up here. It's in bars. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple, but it is in color, which is nice. I like that. If you want to bump up your pedal assist, you'll just hit the plus button right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To put it back down, you just click it. You have your headlight right there. I showed you that earlier. You have your horn. You can even, let's see if you can hold it. Yeah, you can hold that thing if you want to. You have your Shimano 7-speed thumb shifter. This is kind of standard now in the industry. A lot of bikes have this, so it's very, very popular. And then here's your throttle. So one of the things I notice about this bike that's different than other e-bikes is on other e-bikes, when you hit the throttle, it'll override all of the pedal assist. So you hit the throttle, it'll go all the way to the max if you hold it down. This bike's not like that. So if you hit the throttle on pedal assist 1, it'll just go to pedal assist 1 power level, which is the lowest. And then if you want to go faster, you'll literally have to hit the button and set the pedal assist at a higher level to get the throttle to respond to the higher level. So that's just something different I noticed on this bike compared to all my other e-bikes. So that can be kind of nice, especially if you have a new rider or a child or someone who's just not fully comfortable with e-bikes yet. You can literally let them ride this by leaving it on pedal assist 1. Just leave it on 1, and if they try to go for the throttle, it's not going to take off like a rocket on them. It's going to stay in level 1, which I think is actually really nice for people who aren't fully trained on e-bikes yet. I had a friend one time come over. She didn't know anything about e-bikes. She got on one. It was a different brand. And I don't know what she did, but she hit the throttle and she literally flew off the bike and landed in the grass. Luckily, she landed in the grass, but it can happen. You know, these things, they don't have a lot of power as far as like a motorcycle goes, but they have enough torque and power to definitely throw you off if you don't know what the heck you're doing. All right, so let me show you how this thing folds up. So there's a couple things you have to do before you start folding. You'll undo the handlebar lock right here, and as you can see, there's a little thumb lock. Undo the thumb lock and then pull it down, and that unlocks the handlebar so you can fold it. And then on the frame, has essentially the same style kind of lock. You undo the safety and then pull it open like that, and now you can undo the frame. So with the handlebars unlocked and the frame unlocked, all you're going to do is bring the handlebars down. You'll fold the pedals up so they're nice and compact. Then you're going to fold the frame and bring down the handlebar at the same time. And you're literally folded up in seconds. You see how fast that was? Look at that. That will fit in almost any back seat Heck, you could probably even put it in your front seat, to be quite honest. But that is how compact this thing is. That's the biggest selling point to this e-bike right here. Not too many e-bikes can do that. And just like that, the bike fits in the back seat. So to put it together, you literally just open up the frame like this, bring up the handlebars like this, lock it, lock the handlebars, and you are ready to ride. All right, so if you like what you saw and you want to buy one of these, click the link below and that'll take you to the heybike.com website. And if you punch in the code Mixflip100, you can get $100 off of certain bikes. I'm not sure exactly which bikes, but it'll tell you when you go to checkout if that Mixflip discount code will work for you. Also too, if you act now, they're still running a Black Friday sale. So for the holidays up until I think December 2nd, I believe it is, of 2024, you can probably get a discount on a bunch of different bikes, not just this bike, but all the different e-bikes that they make. So they have about, I don't know, a half a dozen models that they make. They make a mountain bike, a full suspension mountain bike. They make a cargo bike for kids. They have a little skinny tire commuter bike. They have other folding e-bikes. So just check out the website and see how much they're discounting. Some of them have like $500 or even $600 off. So you just have to shop around their website and take a look. All right, guys, there you go. That is my full review of the Heybike MARS 2.0 folding e-bike. Hit that like button to support my channel. I appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Ring the bell to be notified when I upload new videos, and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the Heybike MARS 2.0. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.